Hey guys, welcome back. Modi 101 here, and I'm here with Heather and AB.
Hey guys!
And we are back in Get Creative, where we're thinking about getting creative.
We're thinking about it.
Yeah, don't pressure us. Okay, Mom. Sorry. Sorry, that got super aggressive super fast, and I apologize fully.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, it's Monday.
Mm-hmm.
It's the day that I have to work. Hard air
Aww.
quotes. Hard air. That didn't seem sincere.
Oh.
There it is again. See, it's the same sound.
No, it was the same because it was sincere. Don't you me? Don't do that either.
Reference from an old video. Anyways, guys. All right, so yep, we're hanging out. I built this building last episode. Still don't know what it's going to do. Still not done. Still don't feel like working on it, but here we go.
Can I decorate the inside of one?
Of this building here?
Yeah.
You can decorate the whole damn inside.
Is it one building?
It's one big building.
You're not splitting it up into anything?
I don't know. I don't know what the hell you're doing.
I got an idea for it.
Okay, you do.
I want to do the inside.
You do. Okay, but just this once. I hate doing interiors.
I know you do.
You need to put in stairs to get upstairs and.
I will.
Floors and.
I got an idea.
Okay.
All right.
Was it just running in and out of that door? Was that the idea, or?
I can't smack you because you're in creative.
Snoop, help! Huffer, Snoop.
I can't.
Huffer, Snoop, Huffer. Anyways, yeah, I was trying to do something. Let's see real quick. Oh, they were telling me. Okay, I'm an idiot. All right, hold on here.
What?
They said somewhere there's a wrench, like a wrench. There it is. JEI configuration.
Where?
Item cheating mode. Right in the bottom. Go in the E.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
And then set item cheating mode to true.
True. And
then done. And then candles. It works. And we can drop stuff back off in NEI to get rid of it as well. Really? Kate?
Yay! Oh, that's what I was on.
Okay.
Oh my God, Haley scared me.
Yeah, she does that. Oh, you mean in game? Yeah. That too. All right.
Her
Not
spiral
gore.
legs.
Door. There's a lot of really cool looking doors in here, but I wanted to see about the big indoors. Are they in this? I don't think they're in this.
I don't think they are.
You know which ones I'm talking about?
Yeah, the ones that go when you open them.
The ones that are just giant farts. Freak.
No, it doesn't sound like that.
Freak.
It doesn't sound like that.
Freak.
No.
So, what are we talking about today?
Which would you pick? Being world-class attractive, a genius, or famous for doing something great?
Check. Really? I'm checking all the boxes here, you know.
I knew you would say that. You could only pick one. Which one? You have to get rid of two. So which two would you get rid of?
Oh man, it's hard. It's Sophie's choice. It's Modi's choice. Which, by the way, sounds like the most boring award show ever. Welcome back to the 35th annual Modi's Choice Awards.
No, I'm
this
sure
year,
that wouldn't be boring.
This year, in category of only foods that are acceptable, we have hamburgers, no cheese, Nazis. That's in parentheses. Chicken nuggets, in parentheses. Also, chicken fries.
Also, chicken fries.
Corn dogs. And the winner is Now I'm Hungry. Anyways, all right. So it was smarts, looks, or
it was
fame.
Genius, world class, attractive, or famous for doing something great. Not like a Kardashian type famous.
Okay, then that one's out. That one's out.
But actually doing something amazing.
Well, that's out.
You don't want that.
No.
You want to be famous for Kardashian style.
Yeah, keeping up with the Modashians. Yep. I think I'd go genius.
Okay.
Here's why.
All right, yeah, tell me why, because I honestly really want to know.
If you're a genius,
Uh-huh.
you could figure out whatever devil-like formula the Kardashians used. Boom, you've got the fame. And then, obviously, if you're a genius, then you can make lots of money. Right? Because, you invent things, or you do stuff, right? Okay?
Uh-huh. Okay.
And then, if you've made lots of money, nobody cares what you look like anymore.
You could just get plastic surgery if you had enough money.
You telling me I need plastic surgery?
Heck no!
I'm just saying, nobody would care.
But I'm saying if they did, you could get plastic surgery with
But
all
I'm
of
super
money.
rich, so I don't care if they care. What about you?
I think I'd go for smarts. I don't know though. Being smarter than a lot of people, that would just make me irritated that they weren't
You get used
smart.
to it. You really get used to it.
I'd be like, why don't you understand what I'm talking about? I mean, I do that now, but that's because I'm just dumb, so I'm explaining things wrong.
No, you're not.
Yeah, well, kind of.
No.
Okay, Modi is actually really smart when it comes to like.
Heather, shut up. Duh, I don't know what she said words talking about. I gotta break dirt bucks. You go away, me dirt bucks. I hate your dirt bucks. Damn it, Heather, cut it out. What are you doing?
No,
here?
but you are.
Stop. There is a very, very, very delicate ecosystem that is the squad. You start throwing around accusations like that, this whole thing can come crumbling down upon us.
I retract what I said.
I don't know what retract means. I want candy.
Oh my god. So, tell me about how the net neutrality is supposed to work.
You understand how net neutrality works.
But tell them how it works.
I don't know. Is that is that what you use to catch indifferent fish?
We had a long discussion about it yesterday.
We were just talking about the internets and the things and
I know pretty much everything I know about politics and history from Modi.
no, talk about you words are weird.
Is your street cred going down?
Stop it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Do you want me to change the subject?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes.
See,
Next
he
question.
Can count too. He's so smart.
7, 14, 26. L. Penguin. Hut. Omaha. Hike.
Oh my goodness.
I watch football because they smack butts.
Aww.
They smack butts and I go tee hee hee. 2, 3, 4. All right, what's next? What
was your favorite toy growing up? Was it your underwear G.I. Joes?
My Are you basically trying to get me to incriminate myself? What's the statute of limitations on shoplifting G.I. Joes when you were 9?
I think you're way past the time. You're good.
Yeah, you know what? And then all of a sudden it's open the door. What? Kmart police.
Kmart police.
All right, so Heather's tricked me into telling a story.
I have.
Growing up, I lived at I lived in a small town, okay? And at the time of growing up, the town was so small. How small was it? It was so small that we actually didn't even have, like, a Kmart or a Walmart. We basically had a grocery store, and that was about it. You know, we had a couple grocery stores, but I'm just saying, like, so anything that you couldn't kind of get at a grocery store, a convenience store, like a specialty store, that you would get it at, you know, a Kmart or Walmart, we had to go into town. And it was only 20-minute drive on the freeway through nothing, no traffic or anything like that. So it wasn't horribly inconvenient or anything, is what I'm saying. So, anyway, so every Saturday for the longest time, my mom and myself would go up to Tucson to go to Kmart, right?
Yep.
Oh, I'm burping, hold on. Anyways, and sorry. And
Burp break.
Yep. And so we would go up to Kmart, and you know, that's when she got, you know, like I said, most of the things that were you couldn't get at the grocery store, any clothing or anything. And we would kind of make a day of it. It really wasn't that exciting. I mean, at the time it wasn't. Actually, you know, to me it still is. But we would go, and like there was like a cheap movie theater, like, you know, those dollar movie theaters.
Yeah.
I forgot how you grew up. What a dollar is
Oh.
is the physical representation. There is 100 of them in the money that you're used to. Anyways, so because you know, there was a rich diva.
I was not.
Was that you or a servant who just told me that? Anyways,
Oh my God.
good times. So we would go to like the dollar theater and, you know, see a movie that was like, you know, 3 months old or whatever. And then, you know, we'd go to Payless Shoes where, you know, got all my shoes, you know. Never a brand, you know. It'd be like Lair Walks or something like that.
Lair Walks?
Yeah, by Larry. Lair Walks by Larry.
Who's Larry?
I don't know, some guy who worked at the Payless by my house. Anyways, and then the big thing was growing up, we didn't even have a McDonald's in the town I lived in, right? Mm-hmm. So we would go to McDonald's, and I would get a Happy Meal, and that was exciting. I need to make a whole nerve because I got to look at something up here. Okay. So we make a whole thing. So basically what would happen is, you know, my mom would go off to do her shopping stuff, and I would just hang out in the toy section and look around. And my mom we didn't really have much money. My mom was a single mom my entire life, so it wasn't like, you know, she would buy, you know, I wasn't going without, but, you know, I couldn't really ask her to get me something every time we went to Tucson.
Yeah.
So but there were so many G.I. Joes. Now, and I like to point out, as weird as it's going to sound, this story stopped my crime spree, my youth-based crime spree. So, for anybody who's out there who's old enough, there was, in the 80s, there was what I would like to refer to as an epic masterpiece known as the G.I. Joe movie. Cobra! Yep. Anyways. And in that movie, there was these... Not
the one that came out a couple years ago.
Cartoon. Animated cartoon, where you find out, like, the history of Cobra Commander and all kinds of stuff. Anyway, so there was this guy, and I'll be honest with you, I don't remember their names. I'm expecting to be reminded by, I'm guessing, Psychotic Dreamer in my comment section here any moment. But it was, there was a couple characters that one of them had, like, he was like a G.I. Joe normal body top, but he had like a rubber snake tail, like he was half man, half snake, and the rubber snake tail in the toy had like a wire in it, so you could kind of bend it in different, you know, directions and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then there was two other guys that were kind of his henchmen, and they came in a 3-pack, and because it was a 3-pack, it was like $20, so there was no way I was getting that. So just started, you know, picking at the corner of the package, and, you know, once I got it open, I took all 3 out. Now, in hindsight, okay, let me just start there. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In hindsight, I could have, I don't know, stuck them in my pocket.
Yeah.
Right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
But you didn't.
Well, I mean, you know, apparently I thought maybe before going into the movie there might be a pat down from my mother. I don't know. So I didn't put them in my pocket. I, as a youth, was wearing your standard white briefs, also known as tidy whities, right?
Yep. Yep.
And so I stuck them in the elastic of said tidy whities. Okay.
Okay. Yep.
And so they were basically, you know, right in the elastic. The snake guy was in the front, and then the two guys were on the sides. Now here's where my 7, 8, 9, 10-year-old mind didn't put it together. Kmart was the first place we went that day. So after Kmart, my loving mother decided, you know what? Let's go see a movie. Okay. Now, mind you, I could have taken a moment, taken said action figures. You know, I'll be there in a minute, Mom, and like hid them under my car seat. No. I left them there. So we saw a movie. Then we went and got lunch at McDonald's. And, well, of course, because we don't come to town too often, she's obviously going to let me play in the play place. Now, I could have very simply been, hey, Mom, be right back. Got to run to the car. No. Didn't do that. So I left him there. So I played in the play place. Action figures in my underwear. Then realized that apparently my mom had a few more stops on this day trip. So we then proceeded to go to roughly about 4 or 5 more locales. Once again, would have just taken a moment. Hey, Mom, be right back. Boy stuff.
Boy stuff.
Went to the car. Even at this point, feeling that maybe I was foiled, I could have just taken them out and thrown the damn things away. But I was bound and determined, and damn it, they were mine. So, left them there. So, from the moment, and this is going to be probably one of the strangest phrases that I've ever said in a video. From the moment as a child that those 3 alien snake dudes entered my underwear, they lived there in what I can only assume snake-like harmony for the better part of 7 hours. I go home. The minute I walk in the door, straight to my room. Because at this point, I have started to get concerned that they have actually fused with my body and we have become one.
Did you like have to like peel them out of your skin at this point?
This is what I want everybody to do. I want everybody to close their eyes for a moment, okay? Go ahead. We'll wait. All right. Now that your eyes are closed, I want you, because I'm assuming you're not going to have all of these items in front of you. I want you to imagine, close your eyes, son. I want you to imagine that you have in front of you freshly opened Play-Doh. Okay?
Okay. Yep.
And you set the Play-Doh down on the table in front of you. By the way, there's a table in front of you. Bring a table is my point.
Bring a table, all right.
Okay. And then let's say you take a car key.
Okay.
Press it into that Play-Doh. Then remove said car key. You have now just physically demonstrated what my young, pliable midsection looked like. Now, this is a little bit of information that I wouldn't normally share, but, you know, we're amongst friends. I still believe to this day I have the imprints of those 3 G.I. Joes in my midsection. It has been a while.
Is that what those weird scars are?
Yeah. It's a little bit more stretched out than it was at the time. It doesn't quite look the same. Basically, at this point, it looks like maybe there was 3 He-Man figures there.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. And, but yeah, so the question of the story is, hey, Modi, you would steal G.I. Joes from Kmart. Yes. No, anonymous voice. Did you get caught and that's why you quit? Oh, no. I would pray to get caught. No, that wasn't it. Were you so guilt-ridden with what you had done to the poor little Kmart corporation, which I'll be honest with you, since that day, Kmart has not bounced back financially.
Yeah, I blame you.
My fault. I'm okay with that. Damn, I need to move this wall in one. No, the reason I stopped the spree of theft was because the stupid G.I. Joes hurt me. And that, kids, is why you should not steal. Because you might get
imprints on your skin.
G.I. Joe imprints right above your bathing suit area.
That would be awkward if it wasn't G.I. Joes you were stealing and that's what happened.
What was I stealing?
I know, but I'm saying them, the people.
Oh, yeah, like if you just woke up like that one day?
You stole a candy bar and the next day you got G.I. Joe imprints on you.
Yep. Has anybody else noticed that a Baby Ruth has a striking resemblance to Snake Eyes? What the deuce? Really, the moral of my story is simply this. Everybody should go watch the G.I. Joe movie because it is a masterpiece. You know what? This wasn't the question, but by the way, I didn't even answer the question. My favorite toy line was Mask. M-A-S-K.
Yeah.
Not the Jim Carrey movie. None of that garbage. No. Mobile Armored Strike Command. Yes, I know Command is spelled with a C, but just play along. It's kids' toys. And those are the greatest, and I kind of want to go buy some now. Which I have to buy on eBay, and they're not cheap. Anyways. What about you? Are we going to be cliche? My Little Pony, Rainbow Bright, Care Bears. What do you got? Barbies. What do you got for me?
Yeah, I played with Barbies so much. I had like all of the stuff. That was probably my main thing. I did like Lilith's Pet Shop. That was towards the end of like my childhood because they came out like right at the end of when I almost was done playing with toys.
All right, I want to point out that the Littlest Pet Shop she's referring to
not the same as what's there now.
Not the same of what you can go to Toys R Us now, because Heather and I have already had this confused argument a long time ago, because
it's kind of like the My Little Pony thing. There's My Little Ponies now, but the My Little Ponies I grew up playing with are not the same at all.
They were, but I mean, they were basically the same thing. The Littlest Pet Shop thing was like basically a different toy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, Rainbow Bright, none of that stuff. I mean, maybe that's before or after your time, though.
No, Rainbow Bright was like in the middle of mine.
Yeah. So, we are
Strawberry Shortcake.
Yeah. We are at the end of this episode already.
Wow.
Time flies when you're admitting to misdemeanors. So, I expect the police to be knocking down my door at any moment to haul me in for my heinous crimes. And I also like to point out that the word heinous sounds almost dirty. So, anyways, guys, so there we go. Let us know, you know, I like when people tell us, you know, their things in the comments. So,
yeah, I do
you know,
too.
Toys you grew up with, and it's going to be anybody from the 90s. You say Power Rangers, I'm just taking you off the channel. That stuff is garbage. Just kidding.
Kidding.
Let us know any of your misdemeanors or felonies, check statute of limitations. I'm just waiting to be like, I stole gum.
We don't want you to get in trouble.
You know, one person, I stole gum once when I was 7. Next person, I murdered a hobo to watch him die. All right, so we have a very wide variety of audience, and I think everybody should kind of know that. So let us know about your indiscretion so that we can hold it over your head for payment later. So, all right, guys. Well, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Questions, comments, concerns, put it down in the comments section. If you're watching my IB, make sure you check out Heather's channel down below. And while you're there, hit the like and subscribe button there as well. If you're watching hers or want to do the same thing for me, that would be super duper awesome. And if you want to get some cool squad merchandise, both myself and Heather have our very own Spreadshirt shops. The holidays are coming. So if you have any squad fans out there on your Christmas list, it is a great couple shops to go check out. And you know what? If you're looking for something to put on the old Christmas list, in some places of the country, it's apparently getting cold. Not where I'm at, 91 degrees today.
But, it's cold here.
But if you want to get yourself, we both have some pretty cool designs on some hoodies. You guys can get that stuff there. Maybe put that on the old Christmas list. Give your parents a link. And I would not suggest you put on the Christmas list. I like this shirt from the old guy on the internet who makes fart jokes when you guys aren't around. Don't describe me like that. Because it just sounds like you want a hobo shirt. Which is not far off from the truth. Anyways, and also if you guys want to come hang out with myself, Heather, and the rest of the squad, come meet some of the coolest people in the world, our Patreons, not us, our Patreons. And chit chat with us on our Discord, hang out with us on our server. Go check out the Patreon link. It should, for you guys, be getting pretty darn close to the first of the month. So go check that out.
Tomorrow.
Oh, okay, yeah. So tomorrow's the first. Do it tomorrow. Best time to do it of the month. That way you don't get paid twice by doing it today, and you don't miss any time by doing it the day after. So, and then lastly, if you want to get your very own Minecraft server, head on over to AMD Game using the link down below. That link is our referral link, so they know you're coming from one of our videos. Why does this seem way taller than it's supposed to be? Crap, I think it went up too high. Yeah, use the link down below this so that they know you're coming from the squad. Use a coupon code to save yourself some money. And until the next incriminating episode of Get Creative, we want to thank you guys so much for hanging out. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.